Hey everybody, good morning. My name is Craig Richardson with the Law Office of Richardson Craig. Just wanted to talk to you briefly today, give you some information specifically about the Chapter 7 bankruptcy process. Now this is just a short video and just kind of a generalization of how things go, but the way our office does things, we wanted to give you that information. The first part of that process is a free consultation. It's free to call us, it's free to talk to us, it's free to ask us any questions. As a matter of fact, we encourage you to do so. We want you to call in, email us, message us on Facebook, reach out to us through Google. Let us know what your problems are, what your debts might be, what kind of creditors are giving you headaches. We want to know about your mortgage situation, your rent situation, car payments, things like that. We'll sit down with you briefly. It takes about 30 minutes and we'll go through things in generalization and kind of give you an idea of what we think you should do and the next steps that we think should take place. That brings me to number 2. The second process to this is we would like for you to fill out a questionnaire. Now a lot of attorneys, ourselves included, they have these bankruptcy questionnaires that they ask people to fill out. It goes through every single detail of not only what we want to know, but what the court would like to know if in case you do file for bankruptcy. That questionnaire is pretty lengthy, so we'll go through it with you just briefly. We'll have you fill it out on your own time. We encourage you to do it in pencil, just in case we need to change some things up. And then we would have you come in for a follow-up consultation. That's the third step in the process, is you would come in and you would do a follow-up with us. At that moment, we would go through absolutely everything. We would go through all your creditors, what kind of payments you have made before filing for bankruptcy. We'll talk to you about the length of the bankruptcy process, and I'll touch on that in just a little bit. We'll go through every single detail and try to answer all your questions at that moment. It's important to note that at no point is it a bad time to ask questions. You can ask questions in between any of these processes. We're happy to answer. After your follow-up appointment, we will know exactly which direction to put you in. In that questionnaire that we give you, and when you come back for your follow-up appointment, you'll need to bring in a list of documents, tax returns, wage statements, bank statements, mortgage and deed on your home, the title of your cars that you have. And in that packet, it will give you a list of those things. Once we have all that, we can kind of move on to the next step. When we're able to gather all your information, we gather all your financial information, we can then begin to process your petition. Once we're ready for that, you will then sign your petition and we'll get it filed. Before you sign and file your petition, you will need to do a credit counseling class. We have all the information to do that online. You can do it on the phone. Again, our office will give you all that information. Then you'll sign your petition, we'll get it filed. Before you have a hearing with the trustee, you'll need to do another follow-up. It's called a personal financial management online class, similar to the credit counseling. That's done all online or over the phone, and again, we'll give you all that information. So the first step, just in review, is you get a free consultation. Number 2, you fill out a bankruptcy questionnaire where we get all the detailed information that we need. Number 3, you get a follow-up appointment where we go through that questionnaire in great detail and we know exactly what we need to do, what other documents we might need to get. And a lot of that time process depends on you, the person filing for bankruptcy, if you need to file for bankruptcy. And then 4th, we will sign and file the petition. You will sign and we will file the petition for you. Number 5 is the hearing. You'll meet with the trustee. Again, this is for Chapter 7. Sometimes it's called, well, it is called a 341 meeting or the meeting of creditors, but it is a hearing in front of a trustee. Right now that's being done video conferencing through Zoom, so it's a lot easier. You can do that here in our office if you feel that you're healthy enough to do so, or you can do it at home, but it needs to be in a peaceful place where it's easy to hear, easy to communicate, because it is a judicial process. It is a court proceeding with an official with the court. And then after that hearing, and we'll have you completely prepared for that, what questions will be asked, how they'll be asked, you will receive a discharge 60 days after your hearing. And that's it. That's the Chapter 7 bankruptcy process. We're going to put some links below and let you visit our website. You can give us a phone call. You can reach out to us in any way that you can. Ask us the questions. Even if you don't know if you need to file for bankruptcy, we're the people to ask and be able to help you out and point you in the right direction. Just want to say thanks again for listening to this little information that we have for you this morning. We hope you visit our website at richardsoncraig.com. Give us a phone call. And then also just wanted to give a shout out to our law partner, Nate Craig. If you have any Social Security questions regarding Social Security disability, you're out of work because of an injury or been disabled for some time and unable to go back to work, please call our Social Security office in Cadiz, Kentucky, and Nate Craig will be happy to help you. And I'll attach that phone number below as well. Thank you so much for listening, and check back soon. We'll have some more updates regarding Chapter 13, wage garnishments, and things like that going into the future. Thanks a lot for listening.